Hello friends, Arthur here, and this is History of icRS. And if someone don't know, History of is a special showcase where we showcase evolution of the mapper, and the mapper choose 10-12 maps to be shown. Every map is played for 5 minutes, and usually there is like additional rule that the map should be or could be finished by average player. I have some questions for icRS maps, but let's start with Ithaca. And as you already see, it's not like the easiest map. I was extremely lucky to finish it just because I bottleneck the finish jump. So if I jump straight, I would overjump the finish. So you need to go slightly left or right. And yeah, I believe there was like 5-6 finishers during this match. And as of second map, ZSL Flowers of the Depths. I don't remember which of ZSL it was, but it was like 2 years ago. And I remember this map. I already played, and it was like really surprise for me that like second map it's what I've already played, because I thought that it will be like the map that I familiar or played will be like in the second half of the showcase, but well, happily enough, they come pretty quick. Again, as of ZSL map, nothing really crazy hard. Yes, there are several tricks and several problems with smoking tires, but overall feel nice. And I can't say the same for underneath of the sky. And if I remember, it's like Mao Monthly Madness or something like that. I hope someone in the commentary will correct me or update me with what happened. I don't see right now a lot of maps for This is still there. Did I even pronounce it correctly? But yeah, so it's a different tournament, and track is quite long, and because of it, like 115, 120, my main problem like was the jump to checkpoint 4. 3 attempts was destroyed there. This is the only one like lucky happy attempt where I like potentially could beat after time or was really close. First one was just figuring out track, so yeah, quite long for 5 minutes, but I finished, and as you saw, other people finish it too, so I would say pretty doable map. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell what is all about. I believe it was like pre-placed checkpoints and start and finish, and you need to build the track around it and just like combined. I don't remember there was like specific order of the checkpoints. You can build them in different how you want, but it should be like combined and finishable, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, please correct me in the comments. Zephyr. And this map, I would say, starting from this map, for me it's like look like classical icRS, the icRS that I used to play map, like a lot of babies, several jumps. Overall, icRS track for me it's really similar or remind Trackmania tracks with a lot of like poles, gaps, transition jumps. And this is like one of them. As of the next one, Flame, same vibe. Really love this type of tracks. For me, this one was quite tricky, even if I played it recently, like sometime in 2023, probably in showcase or somewhere. The way how some transition are built, that there is like a tight gap, and it's really easy to hit them, to crash them. Yes, you can try to do wider lines, take like different approach to the poles, more like will be like high risk, high rewards stuff. So yeah, I really love most of icRS track, at least what I play before this showcase, just because I thought that they really suits to my style, and in most cases it's did. I can finish most of them easily, not in like after time, even like gold medal, but he built tracks that even like silver bronze he probably can finish. There's like limit amount of like jumps, speed checks. I almost don't see any speed checks on his track. So yeah, I thought that I really love this type of tracks, these styles that icRS built. And again, it's not easy. Like for example, icor map, it's still quite challenging because there are a lot of narrow transition, narrow roads, and there's still potential you to fly off, crash. And his finishers, like you need to jump quite far and you can crash or not fly there or overflow. Like there's still some potential place for errors. But again, for me it was very doable until I start facing maps like Odyssey from Cup of the Day, and if you're like playing Zipkiss a lot or take a lot of parts in all this Cup of the Day, it's quite challenging event or tournament, and most of the tracks for that tournament, they're tricky. They in most cases have like risky finishers or like a tricky one which could be like missed. And most map that icRS put in his history of playlist for Cup of the Day, they're very challenging for me. Even I finish them, I still found them very hard. Some corners, sometimes errors, like in Iliad for example, for checkpoint 3, 4, I nearly crashed, nearly failed. I generally think I was pretty lucky, and as you see, I finished it once and I spent all other attempts trying to improve my time. No go, not happening. So I would say if you're doing it carefully, if you try to build your laps correctly, you can finish it. But if you try to really like improve your time, that's where it's become like really tricky. But again, I also really love to see in like older tracks, slightly newer tracks, at least that I play recently, like a year or two ago, that I improved. I really improved my time, and it means that I grow in my skill. icRS map are really helped me to see that result. But back to the tricky. And about tricking, Ask Wes track. So yeah, small spoilers or big spoilers, I don't know. I didn't finish this track, and this was like the only one track that I didn't finish. First of all these holes on the track, poles, the lines that you need to get, and speed which this track built, it's very hard. For me it was unknowingly hard, and more frustrating to see that Mikey found like the craziest cut on this track and he tried to pull it out. Again, he did it at the end. I just don't have this attempt because I tried to learn the way how you can drive this track. Didn't help me much. I still did the same errors on the same spots and nothing could do. Again, maybe if I would have more time, I would definitely beat it, but again, we have only 5 minutes per track. So first, no finish track. Again, this track is still look familiar for me, so probably I played probably on a showcase and also didn't finish it. So yeah, in that part, my skill didn't grow. Les Abus sont Navrantes, and for me, this is the first icRS icy track that I ever saw. I honestly don't remember any other tracks from him with ice. Yeah, there definitely could be other tracks, but for me, in events that I play icRS map, I never saw this, so it was a surprise. Like, you know how I love ice, so yeah. But as of track, not really hard. Pretty doable, nothing really crazy. Yes, it's ice, you still can fall off or crash, but in most cases the last part are pretty doable, like AFK. PCG Embrace, and this is another event. There is like, you need to build smaller maps, less than 30 seconds I believe, or something like that. And yeah, as you see, it's quite nice, quite fast. I really love it. Again, I love icRS track. I really think that this suits my style of driving. Even if they challenging, I love to try to beat them, because somewhere deep inside me I know that I can beat them, at least finish them. So yeah, in summary, I would say that again, I repeat myself, I love these tracks. They remind me Trackmania tracks, and it's not a bad scene. They're not really hard. They're don't give you time to relax. They're busy. It's like you need to do action like every second, every 2 seconds. So yes, it's not like big or challenging changes, but you still need slightly steering. There's always changes on the track. So yeah, they keep you focused. And like looking on all his track, I believe this is the icRS style. And looking on his map, he pretty built it almost from the start of all his maps, because they really look like the same. Yeah, there's different tricks, different elements, but it's a similar vibe. And as always, guys, do you agree with me? Leave comments. Did I get it? icRS, if you watch it, also please comment. Did I get your style or what you want to build? And as always, leave likes and see you next time.